Hey guys, perfect lighting out here. We'll maybe open it up a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so this is something that's been a long time coming. I initially made this guard to fit a file knife, a profile that I cut out of old Nicholson file, but I couldn't get that steel to properly harden. So it went, pretty much back to the bench, waiting for me to do something with it. So let me tell you, this piece of brass I cut off from a bar of brass stock that I've had for years. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try making a guard. And so I drilled a few 3/16 holes, and then I found a carbide 3/16 4-flute end mill somewhere in my junk, and I chucked that into a Dremel, well, actually a Fordham, but, same kind of thing, and I hand carved the inside of this thing out a lot. And then I did my final cleanup with, I put this guard itself in a small milling machine vise, and I know you're not supposed to do it, but if you're really careful for softer metals, yeah, you can chuck an end mill in your drill press and fucking, you move the vise by hand. Just thankfully with carbide, the pressure you're putting on it, the lateral pressure is you would break the bit before you would cause the drill press, the column, any damage. So yeah, I managed to get this to work, and not bad for my first handmade guard, if I do say so myself. But then I selected some elk, bored this area down to about here, and yeah, I had a mishap with hardening that file steel. So it sat on my bench for months. But eventually I thought, well, you know what? This is non-ferrous. Fuck it. I'm going to get my sheet of titanium. I got a sheet of about 220 thousandth or so, maybe 210, something like that. Grade 38 titanium, which is what they call strike plate. It's ATI armor plate for military applications. But it also works good, just as well as a titanium blade as a 6AL4V. Ain't that right, Dr. Bob? Dr. Bob! Dr. DeBob! Those beautiful eyes. Well, at least he's not shredding fucking paper towels. So yeah, I traced the profile and cut it out and ground it. And there it is. So let's talk about dimensions here. We have a sharpened length of 7 3/8 to the guard. We've got 8 3/8, and total length, let's see, 8 3/8 plus, let's see, because this thing isn't long enough, 8 3/8 plus 5 1/8, so 3, yeah. Let's see here. My calculator isn't working. 5.5 inches plus, let's see. No, wait. Where the fuck did I get that figure from? 8 3/8 plus 5 1/8 is 13.5. Yes. Bear with me, guys. I have just fucking literally, like, I am about, I don't know, as deep as that label with all the zeros into my ration of caffeine for the day. And it is almost noon. So yeah, my brain is still booting up. Okay, point of balance on this guy is right in front of the guard. And here's the kicker right here. How much does it weigh? 11.693 ounces. Yeah. So this is for its size, this is a very fast knife. And for its purpose, yeah, a titanium blade with a carbidized edge will do nicely. This is nasty. I think I have made the knife world's first tactical traditional non-ferrous Bowie. Yeah. So, oh yeah. The construction is this antler. This has been filled with marine grade G-Flex, and then a single titanium pin has been added. So not bad for my first, hidden tang Bowie completely of my own making. I've done 2 other ones, and those were with cold steel, carbon V, and the other one was a Sanmai Trailmaster. But the kicker is I found on eBay the factory-made cold steel stainless guards. So they were made for that specific knife. So making my own guard was interesting, to say the least. So this is my first of my own, 100% in-house fucking hidden tang milled, or hand, I guess you would say hand milled guard construction Bowie. So yeah, there's the epoxy didn't completely fill right there, but overall I'm very satisfied with this build. So keeping with the whole non-mag, non-ferrous thing, I'm probably going to stitch a leather Bowie style sheath. And when I say that, I mean something like this. And this is borrowing from my from the Camillus that I have on my belt right here. Where the sheath, the knife sticks in like this, and you've got a belt stud. Yeah. So what the idea is you would jam that sheath through your belt, and yeah, it sticks out like that. So yeah, for this knife, I'm going to probably make something similar to this and use a brass stud to keep with the whole non-ferrous thing. But yeah, there it is. So take a look at this a little bit more. Different grips, the modified Randall grip, and yeah, there's enough of a choil here to choke up on it. Reverse grip edge out, and suck, and there's enough of an angle on the punio to deliver some good blows. Yeah. So yeah, as always, stay armed, stay alert, stay alive. Hua. God bless. Later.